Hi, I want to encourage someone this morning or this afternoon. I want to say this that I had in my last post, I had posted that I can't even tell you how I feel on the inside about how good God has been to me. When I think about the goodness of the Lord, my soul cries out. I get teary eyed because my life was headed for destruction. And God turned me around and He placed me in the right direction. And so I can't even tell you how good God has been to me. And the thing is that I want to tell somebody that you might be living a life. If let me say this, if you haven't accepted Christ into your life, and you haven't accepted Christ as your Lord and Savior, it's like you might be doing something and it might feel like it's the right thing, it's the right thing to do and everything else. But the thing is that a person could say, well, I'm not doing nothing wrong. But if it becomes your idol, if you're not serving God, then you're obviously serving something. So it's like, it may seem like it's a good thing, but in the end, it's going to lead to destruction, no matter what it is. It can even be a job. It can end up being a burnout job, or it can end up being a dead end job, or it can be anything. It just is going to lead to something. It leads to something bad. We can't we're not meant to put things in the way of God. But sometimes we don't know that. Maybe we don't know the truth. But it's like when I gave my life to the Lord, it was like blindfolders came off my eyes. Did I completely change all the way? Yes, God is gradually changing me. But it was like I could see. Like when they say I once was blind, but now I could see. It was like I took on a whole meaning of things that I knew that automatically I seen that wasn't correct. Where at first my eyes, it was blind. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see that was wrong of doing whatever I was doing or whatever the case might be. But my life was headed for destruction. And God turned me around. What I thought was good for me winded up being bad. And then also what was wrong ended up making it right. God was able to use that to make it right in my life. So it's like, I can't even tell you how good God has been to me. It's just like, it's so much. I would have to spend today and probably the rest of this week and probably the rest of the month to tell you how good God has been to me, even when I wasn't living right, when I wasn't saved, when I hadn't accepted Christ as my Lord and Savior. So I'll tell you this: if you haven't accepted Christ as your Lord and Savior, do that, because we used to say that we was in our last days. You see the times, the way the rhythm of the world has changed. We're not in our last days; we're in our last hour. There was a situation where two women, or where there was a woman that was beheaded because they was in a church in France. That just happened. It just happened. I think it was yesterday or today, Thursday. So today's Thursday, but it probably was, they got different timing than us. But get right with God. Stand on the right side of God. Take care. God bless.